Hey guys, Hackersploit here, back again with another video, and I humbly apologize for the lack of videos over the last 1 or 2 weeks. The reason being, as I've said previously in other videos, I'm planning to do this as a full-time job, or my occupation now, content creation on hacking, Linux, programming, etc. And I've just been sorting out a few other things, and I've managed to sort them out. So this is those of you who love sending suggestions. I really appreciate them. Just send any video ideas you have and I'll make them. Just send them in and I'll make them in accordance to how you've sent them, in the order that you've sent them. Anyway, enough of the chit chat. In this video, I'm going to be in this set of videos, I'm going to be taking you through the Linux terminal and how to use it and how to navigate around the Linux system with the terminal. The reason I'm making this series of videos is because a lot of you guys are beginners to Linux and also to the Linux distro world. And the Linux terminal is very important when you're using Linux, because essentially the GUI that comes with Linux is pretty much, it's not the best. It's not something you can rely on, especially when you're trying to connect to remote servers. You usually do it through SSH or Secure Shell, for those of you who like using it by its real name, not its abbreviation. And you're going to be faced with the terminal, and if it intimidates you, it can really be something not to muck around with, because you can be intimidated of the terminal and then make mistakes. For example, you connecting to a server and then not knowing your way around, and then making a mistake deleting files that probably have very high integrity. It's really scary, and you should be getting used to the terminal. It's not intimidating at all once you get used to it. So let's just begin. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to customize the terminal to your liking, because that's one of the ways of making it less dreadful. So just open up the terminal. I'm using Kali Linux. So let's just begin. It's going to be pretty much similar for any Linux distro that you're currently using. You can basically create a customized profile for yourself if that's what you're looking for, or you can just edit the custom profile that comes with the terminal, or the default profile, which I'm going to be showing you how to do. So if you want to edit your profile and you want to change, for example, the font color, the background of the terminal, the transparency, you get the idea. So how would we do that? We'll go into edit and profile preferences. Alright, so you want to click on that, and it's going to open this little menu. Let me just bring them side to side so you can see the changes being made live. In general, you can give the profile a name. So let's call this profile, you can just give it your name. So let's call it Alexis. I'm going to give it my name. I'm going to call it default. Alright, now that's going to be the profile name. Don't worry about the initial terminal size, or you could worry about that if you don't like the starting size of the terminal and you keep on adjusting its size. You can increase that maybe to whatever you want. I'm fine with 80. That's pretty much what I like. Additionally, you could reset it if you make changes and you don't remember the original values. When it comes to cursor shape, this is your little cursor right here. Some people don't like the block cursor and usually prefer the I-beam, which is very simple and minimalistic. Oops, excuse me. I was actually typing over there. So as you can see, some people like that, but for me personally, I like the block. For those of you as well who like the underline, which is also quite nice, I like that a lot, but it's just not universal for me. I like the block type. I've gotten used to that. In addition, you can increase your text. You can increase your text size. You can also change your font. I like using the monospace font that comes with pretty much all Linux distros. You can also rewrap the content. You can also allow bold text if you want, which is very important. I highly encourage that you keep that checked. When it comes to commands, don't really touch any of this. This is just custom stuff. When it comes to colors, you can choose to use colors from your system scheme, which I'll show you in a second. When you look at the built-in schemes, white on black is text, and then the background color of the terminal, so the text is white and the background color is going to be black. which you can edit over here. You can edit the text color. For example, some people like going with green, and as you can see, it gives you a nice little color up there. And if I just, let me just try and run command right there. All right, so let's look at that. As you can see, the text color is going to be green. If I switch that to something like orange, I've also seen orange being quite popular right now. H-top, oops, excuse me, let me just move back to the terminal. As you can see, it's going to highlight in orange the main text. I like keeping it white, and I like keeping the background black. Another cool color scheme that I've seen is quite popular and is also quite neat as well is when you do the background white, when you use the white background and the text, you can probably have that as green or red. And let me just show you what that looks like. If I just disable transparency, or let me just keep that on and reduce it slightly. A lot of people really like this type of terminal where the background is white, and it looks quite cool actually, I'm not gonna lie. Let me use the H-top command. As you can see, it has a very nice contrast with the other colors, but for me personally it's just too much, it's too bright, and you know, I wear glasses, so yeah, it's really taxing on my eyes, especially at night when I'm working. So I'm just going to change that to, I'm going to change the text to white and the background color to black with a bit of transparency. You can also edit the transparency if you want some, which is also pretty cool. I like that. And you can go ahead and make changes to the color scheme right here. This is all about you. Just customize it to what you feel comfortable with, and immediately you'll see it'll not be scary for you anymore. Looking at scrolling, make sure you have scroll bar. That's very important when going through, like for example, documents or when you cat files. Compatibility, don't touch anything right here. Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to customizing the terminal to your liking. I like keeping it the default way, primarily because I learned how to use it that way. But I also have learned how to customize it, and you know, when I'm running this on my main systems, I customize it, you know, just to make it look how I like it. I usually go for the white on black type of thing, or white on green, not that type of stuff. Anyway, that's basically it for this first video. In the next video, we're going to be going through some terminal commands that will hopefully make you a pretty good pro in navigating a Linux with the terminal. So I hope you guys found value in this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you guys didn't like this video, let me know why in the comment section. In addition, if you have any questions or suggestions or any video suggestions, leave them in the comment section. If you want to contact me, you can hit me up on my social networks, on my Kick. You can also check out my blog. I make a lot of posts over there. What else do I need to tell you? By the way, guys, I would really recommend if you could share these videos with the people who need it. You know, a lot of people need these videos but really can't find them, so that will do me and you guys a lot of good. That's basically it for this, guys. I know this was kind of a random type of video, but you guys wanted hacking videos, and I'm making them, and I hope that I'm making them well. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate your support. I mean, this channel has grown so much over the course of the year. It's incredible. So I would also like to take this chance to say thank you so much for the support, guys. It's unbelievable, and I am committed to providing you guys with content now on a daily basis. Thank you so much, guys, and have a fantastic day.